Hey y'all, thank you very much for tuning in today. Hope you guys are having the most excellent day today, and I hope you guys are looking forward to an amazing weekend. Now, I know a few guys have commented in my videos before saying about how hard it is to get the Kickstarter mechs, lance packs and star packs from like Catalyst Games Lab, and how difficult it is actually to get hold of them. So I just thought I'd come to you guys with a little bit of an alternative for you guys to go to if you want to get something other than the plastic miniatures, and that is to get the metal miniatures that came before. Now, if you're over in the States, you can get them direct from Ironwind Metals, which have got a massive range of little miniatures. But over here in the UK, it's a little bit more difficult to get hold of them, because while you can order from Ironwind Metals and get it shipped over to the UK, it is extortionately expensive. The last time I ordered from Ironwinds, it was something like $100 for 4 mechs, which is absolutely out of this world. It's beyond a joke in my opinion. But there is a more local supplier that you can get from, which is significantly cheaper, and that is a company called Valpartha, and I've got some mechs here from them today. And they are based in Europe, and they do ship to the UK, and they are significantly cheaper than ordering from Ironwind Metals. The only issue with Valpartha is they do not have quite the same range as from Ironwind Metals direct, because they are using older sculpts. I'm not sure of the how it came about, but it seems like they had some arrangement to sell Ironwind Metal sculpts over here in Europe, and that kind of came to an end, and now they've only got license to the older stuff, so you won't see any of the more updated modern miniatures that you'll see on Ironwind Metals, but you do see a nice decent range on Valpartha. So without any further ado, I am going to open this box. I cannot remember what I actually ordered, so this is going to be a bit of a surprise to me, just as much a surprise to me as it is to you. So I'm going to remind everyone, when you're using little knives, be careful not to injure yourself. I don't want to be responsible for you guys hurting yourself. Okay, so we've got 2 mechs here for you today, and this is how they come straight from Valpartha. The first one coming up is one of my favourites, and that is an Oldschool, and this is how they come direct from Valpartha. So you got like a little back end telling you what mech it is, a little bit of information on the back regarding the company. So the mech does come unassembled like this, in this little baggie, and you do have to glue it yourself. I will be doing a tutorial on gluing metal miniatures together. Yeah, this is the Oldschool mech, and it is one of my favourites. A little medium mech, I think it's 50 or 55 tonners, usually armed with a couple of PPCs, a couple of machine guns and an SRM6, and very rapid. Nice 696 movement, which is decent for an Innisphere mech. So that is one of the mechs I've ordered, and the other one I've ordered is apparently the Werewolf, which is this mech here, which is, if I remember correctly, a 40-ton mech. Bit of a weird loadout, weird movement as well, something silly like 582, which is a bit peculiar, but it's a nice flavourful mech. That's one of the things I love about some of the Innisphere mechs, is they're not just like, min-max uber designs like a lot of clan mechs. They are very full of flavour. So let's quickly open this up. So you got the base plate here with the feet on it, but you can get separately metal hex bases that they go on, which give it a nice wide base, because as it is, these little bases, they're decent enough, they do the job, but they can be a bit small compared to, like, let's bring in one of the plastic mechs. So here's my order. It's just about half the size of a regular hex base, but you can get metal regular size hex bases to go on. And the detail is actually pretty decent on these little mechs. It's not amazing in my opinion, but like I said, these are older sculpts. You won't get the more modern sculpts on Valpartha. You'll only really get them from Ironwind Metals or through other companies willing to import to the UK. But yeah, we got, you got legs and stuff. There's a little bit of flash on there and that kind of stuff that you need to scrape off. And then obviously we got the other mech I've ordered, the Werewolf. This will actually be going towards the other half's forces. But this is a much simpler design, less detail overall, but quite similar to the artwork that you'll see on like Sana and places like that. But yeah, they don't have quite the same level of greebling and little details and stuff like that you get on more modern Catalyst games like the plastic models. But they do have a fair amount of detail depending on what model you go for. I mean, some of them are very plain, some of them are extremely detailed. And I know a fair few people do complain about how hard it is to put metal models together. Personally, I don't have an issue with them. I will be doing a follow-up video using my Uziel on how to pin and assemble metal models. Because there is a knack to it. You do sometimes have to pin them, especially those like, you know, the heavier limbs and, you know, large parts that might break off easier. It is advisable to pin them. I mean, the Marauder is a prime example of this. It's, you know, all this weight on this spindly little joint here. If you don't pin that, it's going to break every 5 minutes. So I will be doing a tutorial on how to pin metal models and assemble them, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that is my video on alternatives to buying the plastic models from Catalyst Game Labs. If you're in the States, go to Ironwind Metals or Ares Games. If you're over here in the UK, again, I believe Ares Games ship here, and Valpath are definitely ship here. And, you know, each of these mechs cost $5, so I paid like, you know, 13 quid total, including shipping, to get a couple of mechs here, which is about on par with paying for a box of 4 mechs from Catalyst Game Labs. They go for about 20-25 quid. So, you know, you are on par price-wise, and some of them are fantastic sculpts. I mean, some of them are really dated, I think I'll go with. Some of them are a bit, you know, dated looking, but some of them are absolutely fantastic. I mean, this Uziel is really nice, and it's a really lovely mech to play as well. It's one of my favourites. Nice, you know, 2 nice close range mechs I got here today. So I hope you all enjoyed that. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Other than that, I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, take care, ta-ra.